Sean is a master. He teaches. It's not just about sharing the formula with you. It's about making sure that we learn.
I went from $100,000 in debt from law school to having no money and starting my own law firm on my credit card to selling it 4 years later.
Sean and I, we co-created massive victories in 2 unwinnable jury trials, which are recognized nationally now as top 100 jury verdicts.
To be even on the same track with you, who I respect and admire and love with all my heart.
Never again submit. You're not better and you're not less than any human on earth.
When you shared with us about the unblinded process and the mastery sales training, I just went, wow.
Sean will gain proximity to the most influential and powerful people. He will find out how he can grow their business, how he can help them personally. But the third thing that he does is the most important. Sean serves without an expectation of getting anything in return.
You have very, very high-performing colleagues.
22 years ago, you transformed my life as you did all these people's lives over the course of time. And I couldn't be more grateful. Let's hear it for Tony Robbins.
I don't see him as a lawyer, and I don't see him as a blind person. Someone who has subjugated his ego, who has taught me what serving really looks like.
You have this incredible ability to just have unconditional love for everyone, and that is just an incredible gift.
The moment you have been waiting for.
The American Blind Association is the first new face and voice of that association since Helen Keller.
Formula for formulas, which is exactly what I've learned from Sean. It's a language-based predictable model. We will have over 300 new sales meetings this month.
This superpower in the world that is attainable for you is the ability to influence people. If you believe that, say yes. If you believe that, say yes.
Do you think that worked?
I do think that worked.
Bella Verita, I do think that worked.
Yes,
I do. And it's Dr. Bart. Yep, you got me now?
Yeah, you're cutting in and out though, unfortunately. Oh. All right,
okay,
we'll roll with it. We got Sean here.
Better location.
Okay, I'm gonna roll with it.
Belle, you go.
Yes, yes.
Go.
So, she was gonna say some amazing, great things. He'll be back momentarily, but we're gonna start off with some incredible introductions for Dr. Bart and Dr. Val's Heart of Influence. And first, from Sydney, Australia, she is a trailblazing technologist with one of Australia's first female leaders in digital assets. As founder of Black Tie Holdings, she transforms global finance into elegant, equitable systems of access and flow. Sharing Sean's rare eye condition, she leads with heart, vision, and proving adversity is the birthplace of legacy. Let's welcome to the show, Caroline McDonald.
Hi all. Wow, thank you. Great introduction. I'm really happy to be here, so thanks for having me. I guess my fun
Caroline,
fact
usually we have a raving audience that goes wild. I thought maybe they fell asleep. There they are for you, Caroline. So as Bart said in the green room, is we kick this off with a fun fact. This is a headline fun fact, as Dr. Bart said, something that's short, sweet, but it could be something cool you've done, something that you're proud of, something, Caroline, that would make us go, Caroline, no way.
Look, I guess my fun fact is it's a bit hitting home. As you mentioned there in the bio, I share the same eye disease that Sean has. My understanding is Sean's lost central vision. I've lost peripheral vision. So I guess if you tied us together, we'd probably see okay.
There we go. So Caroline, warm welcome to Heart of Influence. Bella, do you have me on camera?
I do not have you on camera, but we hear you fantastic.
I hear you.
Okay. Camera? Do you have me on camera now?
No, sir. I have a black screen.
Okay. Yes, fascinating. Okay, we'll be right back in 1 sec. I'm with you. Let's go. Yes, how many tech team people does it take to get me on video and audio? So yes, Bella Verita. Who's next?
Rolling with Caroline, we've got from Orleans, Massachusetts. He is a visionary CEO and co-founder of Advanced Biotechnologies, creator of the BioCharger. From Apple to Next and to wellness tech, his journey honors innovation with soul and intention. He now leads with purpose to restore energy, amplify healing, and serve humanity through resonance. Let's welcome to the show, Jim Law. Sean, I think you have bought a couple of his devices.
Jim, I got a few of those biochargers floating around, and thank you for that. Great job.
Love to
sir.
hear that, Sean.
And please. Yes. And what is your headline fun fact, Jim?
I would say that kind of the way we connected in the first place goes back to Tony Robbins. And although he's had a huge impact in my life, I never imagined that we would now have the BioCharger at every live event that he holds worldwide and have for the last 7 years, which is absolutely unreal to me.
Awesome. Yes. Deep, abiding love and gratitude for Tony, for sure, and for the BioCharger. Jim, warm welcome to the Heart of Influence and the 9,000 people that have come before you that have been on this show, as we are more than 2,000 episodes in. Jim, Bella, who's following Jim? I feel charged for the BioCharger today. Let's go.
I bet you do. Rolling with Jim. And Caroline, we've got from New South Wales, Australia. She is a powerhouse of transformation, Ukrainian-born, Australian-raised, and globally igniting human potential. Armed with a dual master's degree, elite athletic grit, and mastery in human psychology, she electrifies every room. She leads dynamic workshops and turns communication, mindset, and goals into unstoppable momentum. Let's welcome to the show, Anastasia Cortez.
Anastasia, warm welcome to the Heart of Influence. That's a heck of a bio you got going there. What's your headline fun fact?
Phil, thank you so much for such a bright introduction. And my fun fact that I played chess with Richard Branson, and the fun fact that I lasted on the board for 40 minutes.
Whoa.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, congratulations on that, Anastasia. Warm welcome to the Heart of Influence, Dr. Barton, Dr. Val Style, Bella Verita, we have a fun fact about Richard Branson, Bella. Don't let me forget that one. Bella, over to you.
I will not let you forget that. Welcome, Anastasia, to the Heart of Influence, and rolling with this crew from Clearwater, Florida. He is a reverend physician guided by purpose, healing, and decades of clinical mastery. He leads with service, a board president, published author, and voice for integrative, human-centered care as the health and wellness director for the Florida Spine Institute. His calling transcends treatment. It's about longevity, compassion, and honoring the miracle of human resilience. Let's welcome to the show, Dr. Francisco Torres.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you. Thank you.
Dr. Francisco, warm welcome. Dr. Val, Dr. Barton.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure.
Thank you. And your headline fun fact?
My fun fact, I transformed my body from a 40 pounds overweight to a six-pack in 3 months. And after that, I competed in bodybuilding, physique shows for my age. I won several, and I ran a ultra marathon in Machu Picchu.
Whoa.
Dude, that's amazing. Congratulations for that.
Thank you,
ultra
thank you.
Marathon was how long? How long was the ultra marathon, Dr. Francisco?
My ultra marathon, I was the last one. I have to say, it took me 11 hours to finish.
Right. I mean, how many miles was it? Or
It was probably half to a 1 mile extra from the marathon, from the 26 too.
Wow, awesome. Well, congratulations on that, Dr. Francisco. Bella Verita, come on.
That is wild, Dr. Francisco. Dr. Francisco, the only running I'm doing is if Sean is chasing me. That's the only running I'm doing.
Well,
that is incredible. Congratulations on your.
Thank you so much.
And I do chase her. I do chase her around the globe, including Ski Mountains. Bella Rita, let's go.
That is true. From Neptune, New Jersey, he is a globally renowned speaker and life coach known as the Commander in Charge. Paralyzed at 15, he spent 40 years inspiring millions with resilience, wisdom, and unstoppable spirit. A global voice for transformation, Scott coaches, consults, and teaches self-discovery at Seton Hall's top-ranked Buccino Leadership Institute. Let's welcome to the show, Scott Chesney.
Thank you, Bella. Thanks, Sean, and thank you, Dr. Bart.
Headline fun fact, please, Scott. Warm welcome, brother.
Wow, Tony's all over this program today. Tony Robbins actually held my legs when I did a firewalk on my hands, and the reason being is that I am a paraplegic of nearly 40 years now. So thrilled to have had that experience with Tony.
Wow, that's a beautiful thing, Scott. Thank you for being an inspiration, and thank you for joining us on Dr. Bart and Dr. Val's Heart of Influence today. Thanks, brother.
Thank you for having me.
Bella Rita, we got Inspiring Humans, Scott and company. Come on, Bella!
Cool mas. That is impressive, Scott. Welcome to the Heart of Influence. And next up from Elgin, Texas, a modern day apostle. He has awakened faith and destiny in others for over 50 years. A global kingdom strategist, he blends wisdom, courage, and clarity and declares with boldness, destiny is decided by choice, not circumstance. From Texas to the nations, he ignites revival, unleashes purpose, and calls champions to rise and reign. Let's welcome to the show, Jerry Edmonds.
Jerry, warm welcome to the Heart of Influence, Dr. Bart,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Val Style, and your headline fun fact.
Well, probably one of the highlights of my life. I got this close to a hole-in-one at St. Andrews. And so I'm just trying to top that, but that was kind of my, I've had a lot of experiences, but that just kind of took it to the top.
Awesome. Well, warm welcome. Congratulations on the almost hole-in-one at St. Andrews.
Almost.
Bella Rita,
So close.
Almost. Please, Bella. And by the way, Bella, do you know what's even hotter than the firewalk?
I think I know the answer to this, but let me hear you say it.
You, especially when you're mad. Especially when you're mad. Let's go.
I bet. Let's do it. And Sean, there's an extraordinary woman that is responsible for bringing part of these people here today from Toronto, Canada, a naturopathic doctor and nutritionist from Toronto, Canada. Her combined passion for knowledge and love of travel prompted her to study and teach different forms of medicine all over the world. She uses the best of ancient medicine and modern science to help high performers optimize their potential, reverse aging, and have more energy and get their sexy back. She has built her practice on showing people that their body is a Ferrari, not a Volvo. Let's welcome to the show, the one, the only Dr. Val.
Thank you.
Ferrari Dr. Val is in the building.
Well, my fun fact today is not about Ferraris, but I will just say that it is about the connection here. And some of the guests that are on, I have met them because I had the opportunity to work with someone they know very closely when he was bringing his team, an Olympic elite level beach volleyball team, to the Birmingham Commonwealth Games, and I got to be their team doctor.
Oh, amazing, Dr. Val. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, and all the mastery that you bring to the world. This is a growth-driven, heart-centered, integrous woman committed to mastery, as many of you know. and she is a straight up master. So thank you for that, Dr. Val. Bella Verita, we got the flip side of this pair. Come on.
We got the flip side coming from Tampa Bay, Florida, a board-certified plastic and reconstructive surgeon, a pioneer in the space of regenerative medicine, a thought leader in health optimization and biohacking, a leader helping doctors reimagine the business of medicine while introducing new paradigms for health access. Nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize for his humanitarian work, let's welcome the one and only Dr. Burt Redeker.
Dr. Bart, it is such an honor to be in the building with yourself and, of course, the one and only Dr. Val and all these extraordinary, masterful humans. Dr. Bart, though, please, as we kick off your Hearts of Influence for 2026, your headline fun fact, kind sir.
Yeah, first of all, I want to say I'm grateful to be the flip side of Dr. Val. This combo is amazing. But more importantly, I was inspired 2 weeks after meeting you, Sean Callagy, to have my own shared experience called The Doctor's Guide. I ran with it, spent more time doing that than listening to you, and carved that out for about 6 months. And the fun fact now is I'm restarting that, re-engaging, and will engage the entire wellness community in my area.
Let's go, Dr. Bart. Love you, appreciate you, and Dr. Val. And shall we do the thing, sir?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Let's go. So I think it's appropriate to do the introducing of the feisty, fiery, heart-centered, dynamic redhead who's been doing the introducing for everybody. This woman started her career in influence selling crafts on her parents' front lawn as an 8-year-old. 19 years old, 3 words she puts together, they don't go together. Teenager, network marketing, and yes, $1 million business. Then 24, 25, 26 years old, she's repeating like Michael Jordan, except not in hoops, but instead in the male-dominated industry of business brokerage as Nevada's #1 business broker, first woman ever to be #1. Of course, let alone 3 straight times. And watch this. Dudes, take this. She was also the youngest person, male or female, ever to be Nevada's #1 business broker. She then goes on to train the big guys and gals at Fortune 500 companies, as well as entrepreneurs. In fact, in 2019, every sales team Bella Verita worked with doubled their sales. Skier, surfer, scuba diver, adventure in the most extreme of conditions. And she learned it from a blind man, even when she gets mad at him and lies and says it was Google. And then from there, she's also a 2-time, about to be 3-time published author who raised more than $10 million for charity over the past couple of years. And in fact, is a part of the Guinness Book of World Records shattering toy drive that we ran this year, delivering more than 120,000 toys to kids. Yes, and of course, this is a courageous, heart-centered woman who in 2023 publicly battled and defeated cancer. So let's welcome to Dr. Bart and Dr. Val's Heart of Influence, the very woman that puts the heart in it. The one, the only, Bella!
So my fun fact, which I'm sure is, what?
I have a theory. I think you just miss doing Hearts of Influence episodes with me. And when you're not, you get extra. But Bella, over to you. What's your headline fun fact?
Yes, my headline fun fact, which is I'm sure when Sean said Richard Branson's Island, this is the fun fact he wanted me to share, that my fun fact is I out-wrestled Sean on Richard Branson's Island, Necker Island. So that is my fun fact for today.
You are unbelievable. Her nose is growing like Pinocchio's through the screen. Yes, I was more thinking about the fact that we were quarantined together for days and what an
I'm sure you were
unfortunate,
thinking that.
painful, difficult experience I had to go through being quarantined with Bella Verita. Not really that bad at all. Bella, back to you.
Yes, not that bad at all. Doesn't like recounting the being out wrestled, but it did happen. He wants to like lawyer some facts and make it like not true, but it's true. He went in the water first, and in fact, I'm gonna introduce the one that I out wrestled, the man that Tony Robbins said There's no one who leads with more heart and more integrity than Sean Callagy. He beats world champions like Bet Keat at body surfing competitions. He's only one of 2 attorneys to win 2 top 100 national jury verdicts between 2014 and 2016. Only one that's blind out of 1.2 million attorneys. In fact, the state of New Jersey actually named him one of New Jersey's most influential attorneys. And this year, he's going to be named one of the world's first blind self-funded unicorn founder. He has raised nearly $10 million for charity in 2 years, spoken on stages such as Disney, T-Mobile, Salesforce, Tony Robbins 18 times. And when he's not busy flying around speaking on stages, he is an incredible philanthropist. Let's welcome to the stage the one, the only, Sean!
Oh. Miss Belvria, thank you. Dr. Barton Val, much appreciation. Everybody, thank you. And I think I'm going to go with this as a headline fun fact. Yes, I'm a blind man that has taught sighted people to ski, surf, and scuba dive in the most extreme conditions, including skiing with Bella in Aspen over this break, which was a beautiful, beautiful time with my kids and for New Year's. But I'm going to go with this. We are blessed and privileged to right now have the #1 business podcast on Apple Business Podcast. And that has been just a remarkable outcome. We only launched a little under 3 months ago. And our last 3 guests were Mike Tyson, Magic Johnson, and Tom Brady. So it is an honor and privilege. We're rocking the things, and we have reached #9 overall in all podcasts in the world on Apple. And our goal is to be the #1 podcast in the world by the end of this year. So Belvria is my headline fun fact.
That is a super fun headline fun fact. And every person that you have interviewed thus far, including Magic Johnson, Mike Tyson, Tom Brady, all said it was the best interview they've ever had. That is a true fun fact as well.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. It's been an honor, and we're just getting going. And a lot of people have been massive contributors to that process, and much gratitude to all of them, including, of course, Tony Robbins. This would never have happened without him. And so massive gratitude. So Belvria.
You were going to see me and all the interview skills I taught you.
Yes, that too, of course. So where are we going?
Let's kick this off with Caroline today, Sean.
Okay, Caroline, so this is what we're doing. We're exploring the superpower, the ability to cause yes, which we do believe is the only human attainable superpower. So Caroline, Bella, to illustrate this, will be anybody you want her to be. She could be an ideal client. She could be a charitable fundraising partner. Heck, she could be somebody famous like an Oprah Winfrey or Tony Robbins, a Warren Buffett, or anybody you'd want her to be that you'd be going from hello to yes with. Quick footnotes, this is not Wolf of Wall Street, nor is it Boiler Room. So we're not talking pitching, hooking, closing. It doesn't have to be a sale. It could simply be a yes to a longer conversation with heart and integrity. So Caroline, please, who would you like Bella Verita to be that you're going from hello to yes with?
Okay. I don't know, Bella. I'm really thinking that, for me, someone that can, give a bit of perspective, I guess, on, community building and navigating businesses in such a, I guess, volatile environment. The world's changing rapidly. We have a lot of business owners in our community.
Yep. So you like Bella, because remember, you're seeking a yes, so maybe Bella can be herself, maybe.
Yep, that's fine.
As an expert, and then you'd be seeking a yes to have a longer conversation with her. How does that sound?
That sounds great. Perfect.
Beautiful.
Awesome. So Rita, take us in.
Hello, this is Bella.
Hi, Bella. This is Carolyn. How are you? Nice to meet.
Nice to meet you as well. Thank you so much for calling. I'm sorry I only have a short amount of time, but Dr. Val mentioned that you were going to be calling and wanted to see what I could do to help.
Yeah, fantastic. I guess on our side, one of the challenges that we've got a bit at the moment is a lot of our businesses that we're helping out in our community are really worried about the volatile time and looking about how we might support them through on their journeys at the moment as things are changing a lot. So, you know, we're really seeking a bit of help on that. So it'd be wonderful if you could share some ideas and thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, more than happy to. Are you just looking for thoughts? Are you looking for someone to come out and speak with you? Like, what is it that you're specifically looking for?
Yeah, look, if we can have someone that can come out and really speak at one of our events and support, you know, with some thought processes, that would be fantastic.
Absolutely. Well, you know, I would love to actually recommend, you know, my partner at Unblinded, Sean Callaghy. I think you've heard of him, has the same eye condition that you have and has built several companies through all different kinds of times. And I think, as you may agree, that it really just comes down to your determination and mindset. There's always going to be adversity. And since the dawn of time, you know, times have changed, you know, and in those times of change, people have either grown and they have taken advantage of that and they've created abundance, or they've listened to, you know, all the hype, all the things, and they've let that take them down. But, you know, as you all know, it's all a choice. And you may or may not know, but, you know, more millionaires are created during economic downturn. And it sounds like by your head nod, you do know that. And so I think, you know, having someone come in that has gone through adversity, that has built and sold a 40-person law firm, built another 150-person law firm, still has it today and is #1 in the country for medical revenue recovery, and showing people, you know, what's possible. And you don't have to listen to, you know, what they say out there. It is always your determination, your self-mastery, your process mastery, and your influence mastery that can get you any result that you want. How does that seem like that would align?
Sounds absolutely perfect, and that would you know, really help and help you know, the people that we're connected with, I think, at this point in time. So that would be really amazing.
Well, perfect. Well, we'll see if we can set that up for you, Caroline. Thank you so much for your time. I got to run right now, but we'll definitely speak again soon.
Sounds great.
Awesome. And I just want to make sure it's a wonderful job. Is it Carolyn or Caroline?
It's Caroline. So that's the way it's spelled. But my mum was French, so she's always pronounced it as Caroline, even though it's spelled Caroline.
Got it. So how should we call you?
Caroline is perfectly fine.
Caroline, thank you very much for that. I heard you say Caroline. Yes, thank you. Great job, Caroline. Bella Rita is going next.
Following up Caroline is Jim Law.
Jim, the biocharging mastermind. So Jim, who is Bella going to be?
Why doesn't she be Dr. Val?
Ooh.
Bella Rita. Let's go.
Hello, this is Dr. Val.
Be kind.
Dr. Val, it's Jim Law. I'm with a company that has a technology that can actually reactivate the body's natural ability to heal and recover. And the reason that I'm reaching out to you is that I know how much influence that you have in the health and wellness community. You've got a great reputation for being able to help people break through health challenges that traditional medicine has not been able to do successfully. And you're helping to put people on a path for better life and health and wellness. And as much as we'd love everyone in the world to have a biocharger, we know that's not feasible, but we'd like to find ways to introduce it through businesses like yours and your network to allow more people to have access to use it and get the benefits that we all need from the biocharger. Is that something that you would consider?
Yeah, that sounds interesting. You know, definitely I've heard a lot about the biocharger. One of the gentlemen that I work with works with Tony Robbins, Dr. Bart, and he raves about it and knows people, they all rave about it. And it sounds like it's helped a lot of people. And just give me a quick, before we go, just give me a quick, you know, what do you mean by helping you get into, you know, locations? What does that look like? Because I do know that they are not a small, that's not a small price.
Well, neither is health.
That's true.
But the reality is that what what the biocharger is doing is replacing something that's vital to all of our health and wellness, which is energy that exists in nature. Unfortunately, we spend 93% of our time blocked from nature indoors, and our modern lifestyle has us burning the candle at both ends, depleting our health. And the only way our body can truly recover is through regeneration of new cells, which is hard to do when you don't have the energy. So what we think is that by introducing it and having you experience it first, as many of the folks that you mentioned have, and it's become, Tony Robbins, for example, he got a biocharger in 2017 to help him with mercury toxicity. He uses it almost daily since then. So it becomes a lifestyle, and with your audience and the amount of influence that you have, we think people hearing that story or hearing other stories or through your experience with it could really be very powerful in helping us help other people.
I love it. Jim, that is, I do hear what you're saying. I definitely am interested. Let's have a bit of a longer conversation and see what that may look like.
That'd be great. Thank you. Look forward to it.
Beautiful. Look forward to it as well. Thank you.
Masterful work, Jim. We got Caroline, and now we got the feedbackers, Bella Verita.
Feedbackers, otherwise known as judges. Judges, this is the time in the show that we get to give back in the form of feedback. So it's going to be 30 seconds of feedback for either Caroline or for Jim, something that they did great, something that they could do to improve. And then what is one word on how they left you feeling? One word. Let's kick it off with Jerry. And Jerry, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Caroline, please? Jerry, you there?
I think at the very root of all of it has still got to be the value of the individual as they're growing. And in this day and time, it seems like we have so many dreams that are launched that truly impact people on one level. But I think I always like to see something begin to be built that touches people on a deeper level. I'm not saying that what's being said is not, where you're going, but I just see people, they can have wealth and be very sad. They can have a lot of things around them, but be very lonely. And I feel like there's got to be a deeper path that is taken from each one of these that can touch people emotionally. I like health. Health is a big word to me, but social health. I feel like if you dislike more people than you like, you're not healthy. Financial health, you don't have to be a millionaire, but can you take care of yourself? Spiritually, you don't have to levitate.
So Jerry, this is the feedback for Caroline. So beautiful. So what is one word on how Caroline left you feeling, Jerry?
I'm not sure. I would need to hear a little more, really.
Well, from what you heard, what would be the one word?
Focus.
Focus. Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Go read it. Next.
Let's go, Scott. Scott, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Jim, please?
Feel a little bit of a rough exterior. I mean, you could tell that he's savvy, that he's got strong roots in the ground. I would love to see more vulnerability. More vulnerability.
Beautiful.
And Scott, what's one thing that Jim did well?
Oh, that you could just, his presence, like his command, you could tell that he's a successful businessman. You could tell that he's got his stuff together. I'm wondering what's inside that stuff.
Cool. And Scott, what's one word of how then Jim left you feeling?
I'm feeling optimistic. Like he's optimistic. Not
Cool.
quite where he wants to be,
Nice.
but he's optimistic.
Hello, we got some optimism in the building. Come on.
We got some optimism in the building. Next up, let's go. Dr. Francisco. Dr. Francisco, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Caroline, please?
I think that she started very well. I think she communicated with you well. I think her demeanor was conducive to have a good conversation and create some curiosity of what you wanted to promote. So I really think that she did a great job.
Great job.
Beautiful. And what's one word, Dr. Francisco, then of how Caroline left you feeling?
I wanted to know more. Curious.
Okay. Curious. Thank you for that, Dr. Francisco.
Thank you.
Let's go. Anastasia, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Jim, please?
I really I'll start with how he made me feel. He made me feel that he knows what he's talking about, like the expertise and the competence and the topic. And my feedback, I really resonated with, with Tony Robbins, and that he is using it. For me, that's an authority figure. So, and that story, like if Tony Robbins is using it and believing it, like, for me, it gives credibility straight away. So, and I really love the clarity in Jim's presentation, if so may speak. Like, he was very clear to me.
Nice. Anastasia, thank you so much for that. Bill Rita, please.
Next, we've got Dr. Val. Dr. Val, how about, actually, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to go Dr. Bart first. Dr. Bart, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Caroline?
As always, I
You're
like to give
flipping it to the flip side.
I'm flipping it to
going
the
to the flip side. Yeah. So I'm going to flip the process too, as always. I like to give it to both. I love their presence. I love their confidence. The word that I want to use for that is trust. I trusted them. I knew I was talking to experts. And so very certain to want to go forward. The only thing that I would do differently, as what I've learned here, is I would ask questions. I would want to find out what their model of the world was, what is their pain, and then specifically how I can serve.
Great feedback. Thank you.
Dr. Bart. And one word of how Caroline left you feeling, Dr. Bart.
Yeah, trust. For both. Trust.
Nice. Belvedere.
Trust. And we're going to go Dr. Val. Since Jim was role-playing with the Dr. Val, I'm going to let Dr. Val, you give your 30 seconds of feedback to Jim, please, and your one word on how he left you feeling.
You got to give feedback to Bella, too, because she too.
Bella, you did a great job, and thank you for representing me in such a professional and beautiful manner. So I appreciate that.
My honor.
And Jim, my feedback for you would be, I agree with what everybody's been saying in terms of you were very confident. You could tell you were an expert at what you did. You could tell that you had passion for what you did. It seemed to me like you had done a little bit of a background beforehand. I really, I would echo, just what Dr. Rad, as I love to call him, was saying, like, hey, maybe just checking in and finding a little bit more about building that connection and, what is of interest to to me. But I thought it was really well done. And my one word would be charming. I found you very charming.
Beautiful. Great work, Dr. Val. Dr. Val, Dr. Bart. We've heard from Jim, Caroline, and now it's time to turn it over to Bella Verita to flip the script. Bella.
We are definitely flipping the script, as always, because I get to put my co-host, Sean Callagy, on the hot seat in a scenario that he has no idea about, because I've been cooking them up as the show has been going on. Ultimately, I have 3 scenarios. Dr. Val, Dr. Bart, you guys get to choose from one of those scenarios, or you can come up with something on your own. And what I have for today is option number 1 is I thought Sean could role play Jerry going from Hello to Yes with Tiger Woods to coach and mentor him for his hole-in-one that he's going to get. So that is option number 1. Option number 2 is I thought Sean could role play Caroline going from Hello to Yes with the one and only Tony Robbins to speak with her at one of these events. So that is option number 2. And then option number 3 is I thought Sean could play Jim, going from hello to yes with the CEO of Restore Wellness. I happened to visit one of their locations in New York. They have 1,225 locations all over the country. I think they need a biocharger. So option number 3 is Sean could role play Jim, going from hello to yes with Matt Vanderha on the CEO of Restore Wellness to bring a biocharger to all of their 225 locations. Those are the 3 options I got for you guys today. What say you?
Well, I have a thought, but I always like the flip side to go first. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead because they all sound so good. They all sound so good.
I'm going to go with number 3, but with one qualification that this guy does not want anything else. He's tapped out. He's totally happy with what he has, and he's the most resistant possible potential ecosystem merger.
Okay, so Bart, who do you want to play that very difficult, unwanting, scarcity mindset and tight bank account role player? Who do you want to play that role?
Val, do you have any suggestions?
Oh, I'm thinking like if you came up with this, I think
right,
the
all
one who
right.
came up with
So,
it should be the one who plays it.
I like to share it with people. So I'm going to go with Scott. Scott, just be tough.
All right, Scott. So Sean, you are going to play Jim. Scott is going to play the CEO of Restore Wellness, who has no more money in his budget to add any more products or any more services to the Restore location, but you want to bring a biocharger to all their 225 locations. Are you ready?
Ready.
Sean,
Yes.
are you ready?
And who? Yeah, who's the CEO? What, like Mr. Smith? We'll go with.
His name is Matt Vanderha. But yeah, you can go Mr. Smith if you want.
Yeah. Okay. Mr. Vanderha. So hi, is Mr. Vanderha available?
That's you, Scott.
Oh, I thought I had a secretary or something. Yes, this is Mr. Vonderhoff. Who's calling?
Hey, Mr. Vanderhoff. This is Jim from Biocharger. We had a 3-minute conversation scheduled for today. Is it still a good time for you?
Absolutely.
Listen, first of all, Mr. Vanderhoff, I'm super grateful to even take this phone call. I know that you know who you are. I just want you to know that I know who you are, how busy you are. Much gratitude. And from that place of gratitude, though, if I may ask, and I will keep this to our 2 minutes and 45 seconds accounting, why did you even accept this conversation with me today, Mr. Vanderhoff? And again, thank you.
I'm very intrigued by Biocharger. I think it could help a lot of people, and it's something that I know that we do not offer at this time. So very intrigued by what I've read in preparation for this meeting.
Oh, thank you, sir. And if I may ask, like, what was the most intriguing part of the Biocharger for you, and how it fit into Restore and the incredible brand that you've built?
Yeah, I just feel that it could absolutely just help people at their core. And again, it's not something that we offer.
Awesome. And final, I've heard you speak, I've read the mission statement, but am I correct in hearing that what Restore is all about is the ultimate truth for people and their health, and just bringing greater impact on longevity and minimizing human suffering, disease, and illness? Anything else that's a part of your core why, Mr. Vanderhoff?
Nope, you touched upon everything. You captured that beautifully.
Thank you, sir. So from that place, in our final minute or so, can I share a couple quick things that may or may not resonate with you?
Please do so.
So the charge of the body is what brings health. And people do discuss this topic, but a lot of folks really have struggled for how to deliver that into the human body. It's certainly been a part of health consideration for a long period of time. What we've done, Mr. Vanderhoff, documented scientifically, data proven, is we have figured out how to do that with the Biocharger, but not just generically. We have a massive diversity of specific formulas and recipes energetically to restore energy to the body and certain systems, from the immune system to different organs within the body, to the blood supply, to fighting infections, disease, all of these different elements. So I think you're clear on the efficacy generally of the biocharger. Otherwise, I don't think I'd be on this call, Mr. Vonderhoff. And all I would simply propose, because I have heard from your CFO, and I know that there's certain budgetary constraints, what I'd love to do is have a 30-minute conversation over Zoom where I could show you a blueprint of how we can work together that I truly believe would fit into your budget. So the simple yes I'm seeking today, Mr. Vonderhoff, is 30 minutes to run through a presentation both on the efficacy of the biocharger, peer-reviewed studies that have been done, as well as the overall financial structure of how we could work together and not only serve people and do good, but do well together in business as we do good for humans. So, Mr. Vonderhoff, anything else I can answer? If not, then how would it resonate with you, sir, or not, to have that 30-minute follow-up conversation?
You're good. Let's schedule the call, please. I'd look forward to it.
Well, I appreciate that, certainly, sir. And shall I set that meeting up with your assistant, Tom, that set us up for today?
Fantastic. Thank you. It was a pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you, sir. See you soon. God bless, and I really look forward to connecting again. Thank you.
What did you say there? Can I say one thing? When
Sure.
you said you'll find a way to work within your budget, you kind of met me where I'm at. I love exactly what it is that you do. I've done the background check. I've done everything on it. It's just, that there was a financial issue, and right away you gave me peace of mind to say, let's discuss this. Not like, oh, I'll give you this deal or something. It just, let's discuss it. So you met me where I'm at right now, which I thought was great.
It was very good.
Thank you.
It was.
Scott, appreciate that, sir. And yeah, Scott, wonderful job as Mr. Vonderhoff. I appreciate the acknowledgement and your appearance today. Thank you. And how was your time overall, Scott, on Dr. Bart and Dr. Val's Heart of Influence?
This was fantastic. Can I, and I know it wasn't part of this, can I tell Bella what I would like from her?
Sure.
Bella is like better than a cup of coffee. She is better than I'm all about energy, and like just hearing her, like you had me at hello, and I watched Jerry Maguire the other day. You had me at hello, and I don't know. It's just a lightning rod, and someone that I said at the beginning of this year, I want to attract more people into my life like you. So I just wanted to get that out there.
Yeah, Scott, thank you. And that's exactly how I felt 5 years ago when Bella came on the show. And that's why 5 years later, we are here where we are personally and professionally. And I could not agree more. So thank you for seeing Bella in those beautiful ways, Scott.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So let's go, Jim. Thank you, Jim, for everything that you bring to the world, coming here as a participant. And how did I do as you, Jim, in this biocharger conversation? And how was your time overall on Dr. Val and Dr. Bart's Heart of Influence?
I'll answer the latter first, which is I really didn't know what to expect, and I have to echo Scott. Bella brings some energy on, almost as much energy as the biocharger, but she's a human version of it. So that was great, and it was very welcoming, and I think the overall approach puts everybody at comfort, at ease, and with a little bit of a little humor and reality in it, just a dose of reality. And then as far as I think you handled it beautifully. I mean, I picked up a few keys from you, and one was recognizing but not saying, "Hey, I understand you're a tightwad." And the way that you address that, and I also think that the approach of being respectful of his time, but being prepared. I mean, one of the things that is, I think, a lost art today is actually knowing who you're dealing with before you start dealing with them. And there's so much available information today, and it's just mind-boggling to me that people don't take the time. There used to be, you get somebody on the phone and you say, "Well, tell me about your business." Well, if we should know about their business before, rather than having to ask that question. And I think you brought a lot of that to light.
Amen. Well, thank you for that, Jim. Much gratitude for you being here today. And just, as you open that beautiful file, the introductions we have done on the podcast, 3 consecutive introductions, Mike Tyson, Magic Johnson, and Tom Brady, each audibly at the end of their introduction said, wow, 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 all on video, because exactly what you're saying, Jim, they felt so seen, heard, and understood. And the depth of how we presented the truth of who they are. So I couldn't agree more. Preparation is key. And thank you for being here today. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go Anastasia. Warm welcome to the Heart of Influence. Thank you for being in that feedbacker seat here today. Anastasia, how was your time on Dr. Bart and Dr. Val's Heart of Influence?
For me, it was just, I was in awe to witness how skillful you are in not only matching and mirroring, but also leading and pacing. And how I was writing down the questions, how skillfully you were using Scott's words to get to the yes. That was just brilliance. So thank you so much. It was an absolutely honor to be in this show. And I absolutely love Bella Viorita's definition that she's just like a human biojudger. She definitely set out such a beautiful like energy for the whole call. So it was a true honor. Thank you so much. Grateful to be here.
Thank you guys so much.
Thanks, Anastasia. Yeah, thanks for seeing us, and Dr. Bart and Dr. Val and Bella, of course. Bella Rita, yes. Please.
So this is what I'm hearing everyone say, Sean, is that you should just give me your biocharger and then you can just get biocharged through me when we hang out. That's what I think I heard everybody say.
Yes, I think that is the absolute truth. And truth be told, yes, Bella, you are my biocharger. So back to you.
Yes. So let's go to the woman who kicked us off into the participant seat, who together you both would like see wholly. Caroline, thank you for being here today. And how was your time with us on the Heart of Influence?
Fantastic. It really was. I think the thing, key takeaway and what I'm really emanating from everyone here is the connection and how supportive that feels. And certainly hearing some, great way, Sean, how you delivered or handed over in the forefront of what would normally be a difficult, sticky sort of area to navigate in a conversation about, financial availability for a particular product, how you skillfully circumvented that in the most, I guess, sophisticated way is how I felt that. And I think that's a really great key takeaway for everyone in the business space. But more here, just feeling the connection, I just feel it's just so welcoming. So, well done to everyone. And thanks for having me.
Caroline, thank you. Much gratitude to you for sure. Bella Rita, please.
Yes, thank you, Caroline. Thank you. Much gratitude. And let's go to the man who ran an ultra marathon. Very, very impressive. I don't think I'm ever going to do that in this lifetime because it just does not sound like fun. But Dr. Francisco, thank you for being here. Thank you for everything you contributed to the show. And how was your time with us on the Heart of Influence?
It was fantastic. I have to say I felt welcome and I very thought-provoking. I think I'm leaving the show knowing more and more curious too. And I really enjoyed the presentation with Sean and Scott. And Scott, after he asked for a 30-minute conversation or meeting, his expression was priceless. He was completely disarmed. So I'm very impressed with that. Very impressed.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Francisco, for bringing your heart and soul to the party. Beautiful work. Bella Rita.
And let's go last but not least, so close to a hole-in-one. Jerry, thank you for being here. And how was your time with us on the Heart of Influence?
Been very wonderful. It's such a smooth communication that you guys have, helping move from need to solution. I think that was very important and very inspiring. It actually makes me want to be a better man, a better leader than when I came on. And it's and listen, Bella, you did wonderful, and Sean, you are golly, you are amazing. You're just amazing, and not to say none the least is Val is also amazing. So you guys as a team are just unstoppable. Thank you for inviting.
Thank you, Jerry. I really appreciate that. Much gratitude. And Bella taught me everything I know. Thank you for that, Jerry, for sure. And let's go. Speaking of the Ferrari in the building, please, Dr. Val, really beautiful group of people. And I'm going to say this, we've done 2,000 episodes of this show. And it was created because of COVID. It was designed not to be a podcast, but to model a Capitol Grill private room dinner, which we did so many of in me building my businesses over the years. And we'd sit in a room and we'd talk and do the introductions. And it was designed to model that and have that, feeling of warmth and coziness. And straight truth. I'm always like, ugh, whenever coaches are going to come on the show, or people, any degree of coaches and speakers, they're so often challenged by ego dynamics. There's 9,000 people, in, and, lawyers, accountants, financial service providers, other business owners, it's a different story. This show was the most humble, growth-minded, loving, impactful group of people in the space of human acceleration that I've ever experienced on the show, and I mean that. And every show is recorded, posted, you can find every show. Really, it has been an honor. And Dr. Bart and Dr. Val, incredible job. Please, over to you. Dr. Val, for your final.
Wow, my final. Sean, those words just touched my heart so deeply. This is, the first show that Dr. Bart and Dr. Rad and I have done in 2026. And, I was just reflecting the other day on how far he and I have both come as human beings because of the heart that you put in, not just to this show, and as well, Bella, the energy that you put in, your grace, your charm, how you elevate the room, your effervescence. The combination of the two of you has allowed my life to move forward in such a dynamic way. And, Pastor Jerry talked about, really wanting to step up in terms of leadership. The two of you, the example that you have in terms of heart-centered, integrous, constant leadership and wanting to elevate humanity has changed and shifted my life on so many levels, but you always make me want to be a better human being. I am so honored and blessed to be here and to share this with all of these extraordinary human beings. And I am so honored and blessed to be able to be in the same stratosphere, Sean, with you and Bella. Thank you. I love you both.
Oh, wow. Love you, Dr. Val. We love you, and we are grateful for you, and what a beautiful, impactful share. So thank you, Dr. Val, for sure. And the man, Dr. Bart, they don't come any more integrous and heart-centered than this man. Straight facts. So please, Dr. Bart, your final.
Well, I always love to hear, Dr. Val's share because they're so incredible, so amazing, so true, and so filled with goddess energy and example for the rest of us. And being on the show is just such an incredible honor because it gives me that opportunity to make these beautiful connections with these rock stars that have changed the world in so many ways for myself, but also for others, and being part of that process that you've created for all of us is an incredible honor. But I do have to say one thing, and that is this. I think Bella might have a new consultancy offer because, when the electricity goes out, we need a human biocharger to charge the biocharger.
Yes. That is very true. So, Bella, I'm not going to allow Dr. Bart to start pimping you out, but it's an interesting plan, Dr. Bart. So thank you. That is amazing, Dr. Bart. That is amazing. Love you, Dr. Bart. Love you, Dr. Val. And Bella Verita, your final.
My final is I agree with everything that Sean said. This has been a electrifying show, no pun intended. But thank you all for being here. Absolutely phenomenal job, Dr. Val and Dr. Bart, because we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be having this experience if it wasn't for them. And they did it so they could further the relationships with you guys, and you guys could further the relationships with each other. So definitely have conversations with them. Definitely have conversations with our team. There's some gifts we have for you in the chat. There's a LinkedIn group for us to continue to nurture these relationships and get to know each other better. So thank you all for being here today. And Sean, back to you.
Yeah, and one of those gifts, folks, and Bella, a masterful job as always, is a conversation with one of our ACT I agents, which is AI plus the unblinded formula plus our mastery of it. And I know there's so many people in the space of AI, but we have a flag in the ground that we have the greatest conversational and yes, causing agents on earth, only to see what's possible. If it's only to see what's possible, have a conversation with one of our agents. We are not a coaching company. We're not a training company. We're not a technology company, but we're not the best of all of those things. So look forward to potentially continuing the relationship. Definitely have a conversation with one of those fun folks. And we end every show by saying this. I may be physically blind, which I am, but I'm certain as to the possibilities for acceleration. You know, that more we're looking for, whether it's more financial abundance, more time freedom, duplication, scaling, or just more magic and impact in our lives, those mores so often sit right at the end of our nose. But we could all use a little unblinding, because with everything right in front of our very eyes, the big challenge, Bella Verita, Dr. Bart, Dr. Val, is that we are all blind
and just learning to see. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye.